which it appears on the notice paper. Mr Speaker, across Australia, and particularly in my electorate of Robertson on the New South Wales Central Coast, the NBN rollout is speeding up and more families and businesses are connecting to superfast broadband. In fact, since the last election, the NBN rollout has ramped up significantly. Until that point, despite all the fanfare and $6 billion of taxpayers' money spent under the former Labor government, despite the great big red button that was pushed in my electorate in the lead-up to the September election in 2013, Mr Speaker, just 2% of premises across Australia could access the NBN at the time of the election, including just over 200 premises connected and using a service in my electorate of Robertson. In contrast, in Robertson today, we have a massive 67,300 premises either ready for service, under construction or on the rollout plan up to December next year. And that includes 12,100 homes and businesses that are ready for service and another 55,200 that can expect it to be connected in coming months. And as an example of what is happening right across Australia today, in areas that are using superfast broadband include suburbs in my electorate such as Gosford, North Gosford, West Gosford, Point Frederick, East Gosford, parts of Springfield and some premises in Narara. And in coming months, we're expecting more than 33,000 more premises to be added in another 27 suburbs. These include part or all of Point Clare, Coolewong, Tascott, Bensville, Blackwall, Booker Bay, Daly's Point, Davistown, Empire Bay, Edelong Beach, Greenpoint, Hardies Bay, Horsefield Bay, Kilcare Heights, parts of Kincumber, Patonga, Pearl Beach, Fagans Bay, Pretty Beach, Saratoga, St Hubert's Island, Umina Beach, Wagstaff, Woy Bay and Yadalunga, and all this in just 2 years, Mr Speaker, in my electorate. Construction will also start before the end of the year in another 13,300 homes and businesses at another 8 suburbs on top of this, while another 8,600 premises are on the rollout plan for construction to start in the first half of next year. So with the NBN rollout speeding up across the Central Coast, I'm holding a series of listening posts in my electorate right across the community. We started them last month. It's a fantastic conversation to hear from people about their expectations, about their desires for superfast broadband. We've held them at the Jasmine Greens Park kiosk at Umina Beach, and we also spoke to residents of Hardies Bay, Kilcare and Wagstaff at the Hardies Bay Club. And I'm really looking forward to returning home from Parliament this week, Mr Speaker, to listen to residents of Copacabana this Friday at the Alligator Bay Cafe between 2 and 4 p.m, where construction is well underway. We're also off to McMaster's Beach on the 24th of September at Lulu's Coffee Shack between 10 a.m. and midday, and we're holding a listening post at Gosford on Saturday the 3rd of October from 11 to 1 in the wonderful new-look Imperial Centre, and also at Davistown RSL on the 6th of October from 11 to 1. And the reason we're doing these, Mr Speaker, and not just these locations but many locations around the electorate, is because we hear so many stories about how people want to connect to faster internet. For example, Vince from Pearl Beach was telling me how the internet's so slow in his community at the moment. He brings his wireless mobile device home after a long day of work to be able to access the internet. But I'm pleased to say that work started in Pearl Beach in December last year, and residents of Pearl Beach should be able to access this service of the NBN early next year. I'm really looking forward to heading out to Pearl Beach Community Hall next month to hear more stories. And as an example of just how a faster rollout can benefit my community and indeed communities across Australia, in Gosford, the NIB has decided to locate a new service centre right in the heart of the CBD, bringing 100 new jobs. Fast broadband was one of the key reasons they indicated they moved here in Gosford and not to another region. So with 600 new jobs also coming into Gosford in a purpose-built Commonwealth agency, a key election commitment of this coalition government to the Central Coast, Mr Speaker, we will see even more momentum in a city connected with 21st century technology. Mr Speaker, this fast broadband rollout across Australia is thanks to our new mixed technology rollout strategy. A full fibre-to-the-premise NBN would cost between $20 and $30 billion more than the current government's plan and couldn't be completed until 2026 at the earliest, and could even be as late as 2028. That's 13 years away. There's evidence of this slow progress, but I am very pleased to commend our superfast broadband rollout to the House.